Firstly, I'd just like to thank all of you for taking some time out of your busy days to participate in this webinar. My name is Clayton Kilkenny, and my role in the retail team provides me with the wonderful opportunity to speak with buyers and purchasing teams each day and hear about their wants and needs and what's keeping them awake at night. I will do my best to provide you with a few key takeaways to help you future-proof your business with virtual solutions. As ECRM's specialty is in efficient collaborative retail meetings, I will focus on the keys to success in this type of interaction. First and foremost, as a couple of people have mentioned already, preparation is key. I know when you have to prepare for 10 to 30 meetings in a day that could go across for the whole week, it's very hard to genuinely prepare for each meeting. So how can you do this? It's easy with ECRM. And I have a few life hacks that might be able to assist. I can't speak on behalf of all platforms, but within ECRM, you will know exactly who you're going to be meeting with. You'll know exactly which categories that they cover. And of course, you'll know if they're focusing on private label and or branded. Let's start there. If you know that a buyer is covering branded products, first, we need to consider what's important to them. So what are branded buyers looking for? Branded buyers in particular from the big retailers want to see some type of proof of success. How have you been successful? How have you been successful in your community, your local market, your national market, or international markets? And this could be in sales volume. It could be in social media followers, production, engagement, store trials. Buyers want to be able to reduce their risk. And knowing that a product is successful in another market or channel reduces the buyer's risk and improves the probability that the product will be successful in their store. And it's great to have these metrics in the presentation. What else is important? So do you have a marketing budget and is it allocated? Do you have a launch strategy for their country or their region? Are you offering exclusivity? Who else are you currently working with? And do you already have exclusive agreements with other retailers or other parties within their region or country? Do you have distribution partners? What is different about you? What are your USPs? And I'm sure this is not new to anyone on the call, but natural ingredients and sustainable packaging are now the standards. Rather than USPs, buyers want to know what else is different about you. And how will you assist maybe with their in-store launch? Do you have an in-house social media team? Maybe they're creating great content and you can co-promote. Retailers are looking for partnerships and promotion support. I know this sounds like a lot, but really if you can cover this in the first 5 to 10 minutes and prove that you can become a legitimate partner, it leaves the rest of the meeting open to answer questions and engage in more meaty dialogue. Then private label buyers, completely different. So please always know whether you're in ECRM context and other contexts, which meeting you're walking into or digitally accessing. One of the biggest mistakes that you can make is going into a meeting with a private label buyer and start talking about those social media accounts or marketing budgets. Often they're just not interested. Private label buyers, they want to know if you are indeed the manufacturer. Where are your production locations? How much of your production is actually allocated to private label versus branded? Can you handle their volumes? Can you cater to their packaging requirements? And who are you currently supplying? Are you familiar with their current range? Can you offer a similar product at a better price? Or is there a gap in their range that your product can possibly fill? And these are very different questions, and the presentation should obviously be customized accordingly. The next cheat or life hack that you could use is to know the channel. It's really difficult to know every description every description of the retailer or buyer that you're going to be working with, particularly at a trade show or an ECRM environment with fast-paced interactions and a diverse list of buyers. Examples like the ECRM program that's coming up in food. We have traditional brick and mortar supermarket chains like Jumbo, Carrefour Poland, and Delhaize in Greece. Then you have big buying groups and alliances like AMS Sourcing, United Nordic, and EMD. Then we have drugstores and quick commerce, food delivery, and everything in between. If you don't have the time or resources to research every participant, and if you do, please do, it's very important. But if you don't, it's super important to at least know the channel and ideally highlight recent success or examples of current partners in that same vertical. To close, one of the most important things that all of us can do to future-proof our business with virtual solutions is focus on how we can help our current customers and potential customers. And in this context, how can we best help retailers? And to think about it from their perspective, what is important to them and growing their categories and business. And first, the basics. In order to do business with the retailers, we need to have the right certifications, distribution capabilities, and a go-to-market strategy. And then we have to communicate how can we help them increase their margin, sell more products, increase traffic to their web shops and stores, and reduce risk with consistent supply and demonstrated success. I hope this has been helpful to some of you. Thank you again for your time and for taking time out of your busy days to join us.